I take it this tree doesn't need a lot of light. That's what I'm gonna focus on, for sure. Honestly, they have some very fine artisans here. That, or they have, but the paintings. Beautiful, beautiful, but deeply unsettling also. Or worrisome. I don't know. I feel like having that over your desk is something. It's a decision you've made.
I have a heartache.
Okay. Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. You need not delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We are also quite aware of the difficulties you were experiencing, and well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my consanguineous brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surrounds us, has been murdered. I can't believe it. It cannot be. My brother was murdered last night under the strangest of circumstances, but for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather eschew the notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. The visitor is a man of laudable rectitude and an old friend of our family. There are witnesses to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. I'm assuming that if he's a reticent person, he doesn't want to be known. But then I also suggest that his brother just had a heart attack or a really bad case of indigestion. It's a thing. Who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man whom my brother saw last night and was your colleague, Isidore Burak. Was he not the very person to advise you to come here as well? I would have told you that I've been brought here by the hand of fate not so long ago, a naive man that I was. It seems very unrelated to the fact that there was a murder, so I'm going to go with yes. Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive men of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. I like it. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Considering how meta this game is getting, no. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isidore wrote to you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased our family. Oh, apparently the word fate was said with disgust. Now I want to know, why do you speak the word fate with such disgust? I prefer the word time, in a fatalistic sense of the notion, of course. So Simon wasn't aware I would come. Even though we were certain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubtly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. So you presume the queen knew of the blow and sacrificed itself for a pawn, but why? To grant you victory over death. Was it not your ultimate aspiration? To help you, Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game with fate itself. He went out of his way to provide you with a body of evidence. What did he do? It is of no importance to me what exactly he did. He took another leap for the stars and paid a terrible price for it. I repeat, he was murdered. The subject of importance here is the identity of the murderer. Everything has gone to rack and ruin. I wish I could take vengeance upon the person who ripped the life from this man. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who is in the wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us and the reward will not disappoint you. Indeed, it seems there are too many coincidences. Your brother's murder can just as well be called the murderer of Bachelor Danovsky. I will help you in every way I can. Yeah, I really don't want to talk about the second one, where it's like, oh, the entire... render my whole life work null and void. It's like, I don't know, I feel like that's really selfish. When this man's brother just died, and he thought it was never gonna happen. I am convinced that there is, if anyone at all who can help us solve this puzzle, then it is you. This mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. Flattery will get you somewhere. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not. How do you plan to look for the murderer? We will take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here is happening on your account. You have my sympathy?